Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Nick. This is my mom, Jen.
Hi guys.
We're back with Firefly. I was gonna say season. I don't need to. Episode 8. So last time Mal got married to Christina Hendricks, and I have never been more jealous of any man in history other than Christina Hendricks' current husband.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was a plant, and but then we sort of were able to kind of overcome her machinations because Jane brought out Vera, his favorite gun.
Oh yeah.
Shot out the window of the guys who were gonna try and scrap him.
Yeah.
And then the other episode was Janestown, the hero of Canton, the man they call Jane.
And he remembered being there, but
because he
not
like
being revered like that.
Well, because he was like being shot at with the money, and he just dumped it for room, and they put a statue of him. And
because they told him that in the end too, right? They said that's why.
Because like his old.
I think he told it. Did he tell them?
Because his old partner was contracted to kill him.
Right.
Said, he pushed me out, then the money, and then Jane is like, do you think there's people out there who will just like dump all that money for free? He's like, no, there's just people like me, and he kind of pushed over the statue and had a heart with Mal. It's like, doesn't make any sense because remember that one guy jumped in front and took the bullet for him, and then Mal's like, it's not about you, it's about what they need.
That's right.
So it's kind of a poignant moment for his character.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what other kind of fun space adventures we get up to.
Since I found serenity, you can't take the sky from me.
Is this their ship?
Mm.
Oh, jeez. What happened?
You paid money for this, sir? On purpose?
On purpose.
Whoa.
She may not look like much, but she's got where it counts.
Ship like this, be with you to the day you die.
Because it's a death trap.
That's not. Small crew. They must feel the need to be free, take jobs.
Oh, this is maybe before she's even met, what's his name?
Wash.
Wash, yeah.
Get her running again.
Yeah,
So not running now.
not so much.
Why are we on the floor? Did he get shot or? That's not good. There's my girl crush.
Yeah. There's one of my first crushes.
Yeah. Haven't seen Summer Glau in anything recently or in the last few years, or?
Yeah, because I know she was on the Terminator, like they're the Sarah Connor Chronicles, but that was a while ago.
What happened?
That is not true. No, I swear.
What?
What was he proud of?
Telling us funny stories about his life at the monastery.
Monastic humor. I miss out on all the fun.
Monastic humor.
Now you tell us a funny story about being a doctor.
Yeah, because sick people are hilarious.
Hilarious.
Jeez. Who says it like that?
Companion doesn't kiss and tell.
So there is kissing.
Care to make the first incision, Dr. Tan? Happy birthday.
Aww.
Those candles.
Time measurement based on solar cycles is not applicable. I didn't get you anything.
I hope you like it. Couldn't get a hold of no flour, so it's mostly protein. It's pretty much what we just had for dinner.
I'm very, very deeply moved.
Deeply move yourself to blow out them candles so we can try a slice.
I don't know. A meat cake with with icing.
Fire.
Okay, right.
Hurry, blow that out before. Oh my God! What happened?
Oh.
Someone blasting them?
Well, it's from inside.
Oh. Something blew up, or?
Yeah, something went wrong.
Or... Oh, that didn't look good. Venting it out into space, kind of. Oh man, how did that happen?
Well, it looks like it happened in the engine room.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're gonna stop the shock.
I keep switching back and forth, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Wash, I need you on the bridge.
It's always hurt.
And the doctor is gonna do everything he can. Meantime, I gotta have you on the bridge. We need to know how bad it is. Wash.
I'm not leaving her side, Mal. Don't ask me again.
Yeah, you can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You're gonna get to that bridge, and you're gonna get us back on our feet.
Yeah, it's like everything needs attending to at once.
Yeah, yeah. Because he can't help her except to stay there and hold her hand.
Shouldn't be a problem, huh? Few modifications.
That mustache.
Yeah.
Just feel around with the dials there. We'll be nearby.
The old she couldn't stand him when she first met him type of
I
thing.
don't like him. What? Just something about him bothers me.
And we need us a pilot.
I understand, sir. He bothers me.
In what way?
No one's ever told me that before.
Who's this dude?
He's the mechanic.
Oh.
Just bothers me.
Like hot and bothered, or
Well, you notice he doesn't.
bother.
You notice he doesn't have a mustache present day.
Yeah,
so.
it's true.
Pure adrenaline.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll get you going.
but is that for? I think I can do it. Oh, I don't think I can do it. I mean, if you're dying, maybe you could.
Tell me what you know.
Catalyzer on the port compression coil blew. That's where the trouble started.
Mm.
Main life support's down on account of the engine being dead.
Right, but we got auxiliary life support.
No, we don't. Ain't even on. Explosion must have knocked it out. Whatever's left is what we got.
Breathe slower.
And then we won't feel nothing at all.
Well, shit, eh?
And all the way back to the first episode and a couple other times, she's been on about, oh, Cap, we need a new compression coil, and he's like, oh, let's just make do.
Oh, yeah.
This is the result of.
Yeah.
I always thought the name Serenity had a vaguely funereal sound to it.
Mm.
The human body will.
Please, I don't
No. Yeah. No, thanks.
It was my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Having such a happy time and.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. That's what it says. Don't be afraid.
Just because something says don't be doesn't mean you aren't.
That we'll die gasping. But we won't. That's not going to happen.
Oh. How do you know?
We'll freeze to death first.
Oh, thank you for that. God.
Make the signal go further.
Can't make it go further.
Not if all you're gonna do is sit around here and whinge about it. No.
What do you
Mm.
But even if some passerby did happen to receive, all it would do is muck up their navigation.
Could be that's true.
Damn right, it's true. They'd be forced to stop, and well, maybe I should do that then.
Maybe you should.
Okay.
Life support failure. Check oxygen levels at once.
Oh, because they're all out of oxygen here.
Mm-hmm.
Master!
Neat the way they're doing this, eh?
Yeah.
Supposed to have this engine fixed, and that's up and...
Oh my God.
Ugh.
Bester. Bester!
Jesus.
Yeah.
Get your prairie harpy off my boat and put us back in the air.
Okay, but no can do, Cap. Secondary grab boot shot.
No, it ain't. Ain't nothing wrong with your grab boot.
Oh no.
It's just fine.
You with this idiot?
She doesn't, and that's not what it is. No, it ain't.
She likes engines.
Grab boot ain't your trouble. I seen the trouble plain as day when I was down there on my back before. Just tends to gum up the works when it gets tacked.
Did she like grow up on a ship or something or?
Or just around machines.
Yeah.
That should, there.
What'd you do?
She fixed it. Long as you can keep her in the sky.
You offered me a job?
Well, what?
You're fired.
Just a small town girl.
What do you need two mechanics for?
I really don't.
Catalyzer's broke. Gonna need a new one.
There is no new one. You gotta make do with what you got.
Oh, that's the piece he's carrying around.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it go?
But the one he had looked a little better than that.
Yeah.
Engine don't turn, life support won't function. We don't breathe.
She knows that. It's just,
so do I.
You can only do so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, he's the last one that's not probably unconscious, right?
Well, because at the beginning we saw the ship looked empty.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh no.
Fritz, and I got 9 people here all wanting to breathe.
It looks a little chilly too.
Yeah.
What we got are 2 shuttles, short range.
Oh, that's maybe where they went.
What about you?
4 people per shuttle. That's the arrangement.
Going down with the ship?
Mel, this isn't the ancient sea. You don't have to go down with your ship.
She ain't going down. She ain't going anywhere. Jane will be worth something if you run into trouble, but don't trust him and don't let him take over. Well, there she is. Nice, ain't she?
Smallish.
Okay, we're back again.
Yeah. Kind of like a Persian outfit.
Yeah.
She'll break Atmo from a wide orbit, get you where you need to go, bring you back home again.
Is this the shuttle?
Yeah, that's hers.
Okay. So he has to rent out stuff on that ship together.
Captain, I prefer something with a few miles on it.
Good God, she's stunning.
I know. And we just saw her in Deadpool, which was
Yeah.
like 15 years after this.
Wow.
And she still looks
Yeah.
like the same, even better.
Under no circumstances will I be servicing you or anyone who is under your employ.
I'll post a sign.
You're gonna rent this shuttle to me. You want me. You want me on your ship.
Do I?
2 things can be true.
Yeah, that's right.
One further addendum. That's the last time you get to call me whore.
And try not to talk.
God, these two.
You don't have to die alone.
Everybody dies alone.
When your miracle gets here, you just pound this button once, it'll call back both shuttles.
Well.
Such a sentimental guy.
Don't trust him.
Yeah.
Don't leave him in
Looking
charge.
for a handshake or something. Time to go.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's really alone.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, well, they would have seen it by now if somebody didn't get on the shuttle, but they would have known that, I guess.
Yeah.
Somehow he ends up bloody and...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, being in deep space is a lot like being like at the bottom of the ocean, you know,
yeah,
without any kind of power or life support.
Yeah.
You're just cold, you run out of air, and
Mm-hmm.
Fireflies.
Oh!
Wake up!
Yeah. Oh, what's happening?
Oh, they're right there.
Oh, wow.
I don't expect to see any weapons when we board.
And I do expect to see that engine part before I open the door.
This how he ends up bloody?
That's the trouble. It's hard to
And he had that new part in his hand, so...
trust people out in the
right.
black.
Because they could just kill you, take your stuff, and that's the end of that, right?
Oh, fresh air.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be reasonable about this.
Reason. He's gonna talk to us about reason now.
Yeah, that's a joke. You want I should shoot him now, Marco?
Wait till they tell us where to put the stuff.
I love this actor.
Yeah. Where do we know him from?
I think he was one of the bad guys in Abduction with Taylor Lautner.
Oh, that's...
He's been in a lot of stuff. He was the main villain in Power Rangers Wild Force.
You found the goods. What would your cut be?
7%, straight off the top.
I seem low to you?
It does, sir.
That ain't low.
Stop it.
Zoe, I'm paying you too much.
Why? What does she get?
Knock it off.
10%. Yeah.
You get the perks? Got your own room? No? You share a bunk.
That one.
Really?
Gene, I ain't asking.
Oh!
Shut up.
Not super loyal, eh?
A bigger room.
That's all it took.
Yeah,
Was his own room.
Decide what you think is fair.
Already decided.
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
Pilot this pilot.
Oh, there you go.
Pays to be prepared.
Yeah. Just shoot.
Jesse, don't call Stern.
You would have done the same.
We can already see I haven't.
Yeah.
Whew.
Now we're all caught up.
Yeah. Did Jane put that gun there? Because remember he said, I got your suit ready.
Yeah, I'm not
Is
sure
that
if they
part
had
of it, or?
Not sure if they had that just always
Just
or
there, yeah. Oh, damn it.
And it's all like bloody and
Yes.
slick.
And he's running on that one adrenaline shot there, so.
Mm-hmm.
We could keep. Oh, it's turning. It's funny, one little part, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, I can't quite get there.
Yeah, I mean, blood loss.
Damn it.
Stress. And...
I'd do anything for you. You know that.
Maybe from a distance they could see that it lit up or something, so they came back.
Welcome back, sir.
Oh, is she okay?
Yeah, Madeline, fine.
You got a thing in your arm.
Yeah.
Try not to speak.
Oh, he's giving blood. Probably, yeah.
I take full responsibility, Captain.
The decision saved your life.
Won't happen again, sir.
See that it doesn't.
Well, hey, you know, we'd have been back first if there's something wrong with Nara's shuttle. She done something to it, Mel. It smells funny.
I told you that's incense.
Smells funny.
Hey,
You fixed the ship. Good work.
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna be here when I wake up?
Oh.
We'll be here.
Yes, sir. A right smart purchase this vessel. You buy this ship, treat her proper, she'll be with you for the rest of your life.
This is the used car lot of used ship lot of.
You hear a word I've been saying?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Oh.
Yeah, wow.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, I was gonna say before that those other people showed up that there's the whole episode is nobody else but them.
Yes.
But until that other ship there, yeah.
Yeah, but nothing like a good crisis to really kind of.
Oh yeah.
That combined with all the flashbacks to really showing, you know, how close they all have become and just showing
how they all started.
Yeah.
And we already saw how they got Shepard and
Simon and River.
Simon and River, yeah.
Yeah, nice to kind of get that little backstory, but you know, seeing how much like Kaylee just kind of fell in love with the ship, and you know, she tells me what she needs, and Inara just from the get go, and then Jane, all it took was the promise of his own room, and he turned on his
room. Yeah, yeah.
How big?
Free run of the kitchen, and
and then just hilarious seeing Zoe being all leery of Wash.
yeah. I just have a feeling
he bothers me.
That's good.
Yeah, and then just kind of interesting how they sort of did I think there was a movie back in the day called Rashomon, which kind of popularized this style where it's you show kind of events out of sequence or you show non-linear storytelling. You know, you show the end first, then cut to the beginning, then show a bit more of the end, and they kind of did that.
Yeah, no, it's very effective. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of framing stuff, and then of course we had another kind of tease with Mal and Inara there. And,
yeah. Well, I like how at the very end they showed the very beginning of when he first saw the ship.
Yeah,
that's good.
There's a neat little twist where it's the guy's oh, the ship like this will last you the rest of your life, and kind of sell it up, whatever. But it's as soon as he sees Serenity, he just sort of fell in love.
Yeah.
And I love that moment where it's just hey, you'll all be here when I wake up, right? As much as he is sort of the tough kind of soldier routine, you know, his ship and his crew are everything to him.
Oh, of course, yes. No, you can tell that for sure. He tries to be tough and authoritarian or authoritative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this episode was called Out of Gas, and like I say, one of my favorites. Just really shows like the the bond of all the characters, and even Jane is gruff as he is.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he realizes too it'd be part of a family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now for episode 9.
Since I found serenity, you can't take the sky from me.
Ruby, you have to eat. It's good. It tastes like.
What? Smells like crotch.
Oh, Jesus.
There's some beautiful museums, not to mention some of the finest restaurants in the core.
But not boring, like she made it sound. There's.
All companions are required to undergo a physical examination once a year.
He is just.
Not do that while we're.
Ever?
Company excluded.
Uh-oh.
Let's not be excluding people.
What the? What happened? Oh.
Oh.
He looks better in red.
Huh? Whoa.
They don't get gone. You better start locking up your room at night. Next time little sister gets in a murdering mood.
They're not as objectionable as you.
They're part of my crew. No one's getting left. Best you get used to that.
Unless you want to stay.
She's getting worse. Isn't she?
Yes.
I mean, what's the ultimate goal with her?
Well, try to find a way to fix whatever they did to her, but
I mean, they haven't made steps in that direction at all to find somebody or said anything about it, really.
Yeah.
There's a client. Me. I have a job for you.
Oh, okay. Find somebody to help. What's her name again?
River.
River.
Yeah. But yeah, that came out of nowhere. Just
Yeah. Well, because he was being such an asshole, and then she just decided to take matters into her own hands. We're not objecting too much. Don't kill him, but.
Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't.
It must have been fun for her to do her wardrobe every day, right?
Oh yeah.
Very elegant and
all the different
interesting
cultural
clothes.
styles.
Yes,
And
yeah. He said they dropped Shepard off somewhere.
yeah, he said like an abbey or something.
Oh, okay.
Meditating.
Yeah. We still don't have his info, do we?
Mm-hmm.
It's a common immune booster called isoprobalin. Street value for a dosage this size, 50 platinum. Propoxin, maybe 80. Hydrazepam, 200. At a hospital like the one in Ariel City, they'll have shelves of that stuff.
The med vault isn't the job?
That's the payment. If you help me get River into the hospital's diagnostic ward.
What's in the diagnostic ward?
A 3D neuroimager.
Oh. Yeah.
How do you plan on getting around security?
Well, it's not easy, but it can be done.
Give them back.
A small battery of local Alliance Federals substationed.
Time to Ocean's 11 this shit.
Yeah.
We'll need to procure a few items off ship. I've made a list. Now, given my status.
Boy, he's really thought this through.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get us in.
Patients were cynical and not responding, and we couldn't bring them back.
They were cyanotic.
They were cyanotic.
They were cynical.
Tried pulmonary stimulators and cardiac. Infusers.
What about cortical electrodes?
Oh. We forgot them.
Pupils were fixed and dilapidated. Dilated.
Infusers.
What about cortical electrodes? What is that?
We applied the.
It's raining all down.
You two did an incredible job.
And now.
Ooh.
Corpses, actually. For this to work, River and I will have to be dead.
I'm starting to like this plan.
One of those stop your heart things.
Yeah.
You're going to suspend cerebral, cardiac, and pulmonary activity in order to induce a protocomatose state.
That's right.
I don't want to do it.
I know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
When this is over, I'll be able to help you.
How old did you say she was in this series?
I think she was only like no older than like 20, 21.
Mm-hmm.
She was really young.
Yeah. Oh. Be weird to go from space where there's nothing to busy.
Well, and most of the places we've been to have been out in the frontier, so like
yeah,
old west,
right. This is
dusty
like a city.
town, and
As long as I get paid, I'm happy. But cortical electrodes.
Be like, say it to yourself. You're messing up what I need to know.
it looks like an old Soviet helicopter that they used.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, maybe. Eh?
What do you got?
Got a couple DOAs by the time we got
Take
there.
him down to the morgue.
They don't even want to know.
Applied the cortical electrodes, but we're unable to get a neural reaction from either patient.
He practiced for so long.
You know what? Good job, Jane. Good job.
Yeah.
You tried.
Let Simon do his thing and haul it back to the rendezvous.
There's nobody working in the morgue? What are you doing? Well, what's he doing?
I'm in.
Do you have the fugitives?
You got my reward?
Yes.
Oh, no. Oh, he's turning them in for the reward?
You're about to become a very rich man.
Oh, man. Seriously, Jane.
As long as he gets paid, he doesn't care.
Copper for a king.
Jesus. You see anyone smile?
I don't think anybody smiles in hospitals.
Of course they do. It's a core. Everyone's rich and happy here.
Excuse me. Hi. Where are you taking those bodies?
Just downstairs to the morgue.
Downstairs is that way.
I think that's the dad from Even Steven.
Oh.
With Shia LaBeouf, his show.
Going to die.
No one is going to die.
He is.
Oh.
You have to help him.
River, we don't have time.
Oh, no. Oh.
We have flatline.
We've got to crack it. We're not cracking the post-op.
He's non-responsive. Should I call the code team?
Get the infusers in 0.4 of atropine. What did you give him? Just 20 of alprazoline push.
He totally incompetent, or?
Clear.
Clear.
Yeah.
He's okay.
Aw. She's so proud.
Yeah.
Alprazoline is a painkiller, not a vasopressor. Unless you combine it with dilaftin, which any first year should know is the standard prep medicine your patient was taking before his surgery. Your patient should be dead.
We'd like to offer you a job.
He's a good doctor.
Yeah.
When your supervisor hears about the rude and disrespect.
All right.
Clear.
This is like the machine in Elysium
Yes.
that heals you.
Mm-hmm.
This one is more of probably a scanner thing, but
Yeah.
so they're keeping those so they can fill them with the stuff that they're going to steal.
Yeah.
Must have been demag.
Oh, they took him. A lot of these rooms aren't staffed or manned by anybody. You can walk right in.
I guess it's a slow night or something.
Yeah, maybe. Eh? They're all down in the recovery area there. Yeah. Oh, he wrote them all on it.
Yeah. Damn, man, when you think about like how much, like say, like OxyContin or other
Oh,
certain
yeah,
drugs
right.
can go for.
Yeah. Better hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's like that machine they used in CSI New York.
Yeah.
Remember
right.
Stade? He could like open up certain parts.
Yeah.
They opened up her skull and they cut into her brain. They stripped her amygdala.
Oh.
You know how you get scared or worried or nervous, but you don't want to be scared or worried or nervous, so you push it to the back of your mind. You try not to think about it. Your amygdala is what lets you do that. It's like a filter.
So she has no filter like that.
We still have 20 minutes.
Wrong. Plan changed when you were out. We're meeting out the back way in 5.
What's happening with her?
There's a lot of activity there.
I should have left him in charge of them.
Yeah.
Especially because he's the one that she cut.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say change of plans because he changed his mind?
Wow.
Because she said we have 20 minutes, right?
No, I can't go back. I don't want to go back.
She can sense something.
Yeah.
Federal marshals, don't
my
move.
God. Seriously?
The Union of Allied Planets, you are hereby bound by law.
Take me away for questioning now? How you gonna play it?
You're under arrest for aiding and abetting federal fugitive.
Oh.
Where's my rotten money?
You mean my money?
Oh my God. There you go. Oh.
Well, so much for that.
Yeah.
Felt like I was trying to mount a rescue.
Still, I appreciate you trying.
Oh, jeez.
Came downstairs for the shiny presents. They took the tree and the stockings. Nothing left but coal. Don't look in the closet either. It's greedy. It's not in the spirit of the holiday.
Looked right at him.
Yeah.
Could be they're just late.
Not this late. Jane would have sent up a flag.
262. It sounds like they're talking about ducks.
Code.
Fed's got him. Have her bring up a hospital schematic on the cortex.
Educated guess, really.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a bit of a pickle here.
Kind of, yeah.
What did he say? Oh, if they weren't armed. Okay. I was thinking there was some kind of advantage. Now, there you go. Oh, nice. Okay.
Good job, Simon.
Yeah. With their hands.
Yeah.
Ouch. Just knock them out. Jesus. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, River, do something now. She's handcuffed too, though, right?
Yeah.
This is exactly what I didn't want. I wanted simple. I wanted in and out.
Yeah, but Jane screwed you over.
It's one tough guard.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh.
There. Stop it. Now what, though?
Doesn't matter. They're here.
Gentlemen, that was prompt. We're almost finished here. Prisoner.
It's gonna be them. Yeah. Hopefully.
Not
Nope.
that it'll mean much.
Oh my God.
The men were tight-lipped. The girl was.
2 by 2, hands of blue.
You spoke to the prisoners.
Well, yeah. Had to process them.
Did your men also speak with them?
Much as they had to.
Oh my God. Guess he won't be getting the reward.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't really real anyway, right? Oh my God. What the hell? Yep.
That's not terrifying at all.
What you did, Jane?
Yeah, like no witnesses at all.
Yeah. God, like crypt keepers, eh?
Yeah, the men in black.
Yeah.
Not the good ones.
Where the hell's she going?
Must be some sort of exit this way.
I don't see no exit.
She's very intuitive. Listen to her.
Dead.
This one's alive.
We're going back.
Yeah, don't think so.
Jesus.
Okay.
Like it melts your brain almost.
Yeah. And they're fine with just doing this and...
Yeah, well, this is how much they want River back. and,
Yeah, yeah.
like no trace or nothing about her getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, high-tech alliance crap.
Hurry up.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, they're on the other side. Here we go.
Oh. That was close.
What's going on here? Oh, well, let's see. We killed Simon and River, stole a bunch of medicine, and now the Cap and Zoe are off spring and the others got snatched by the feds.
Oh. Jeez.
Next time we come to the core, I'm staying with the preacher.
Oh, you hadn't come, you wouldn't be getting your big payday. So.
Oh. He didn't mean that, though, right?
What happened to your face?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
He was amazing. I can't
Oh,
even begin
boy.
to tell you. We wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for him.
Well, hey, you're part of my crew. I think.
River knows, though, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So what are you buying with your cut?
There you go. Yeah. They wouldn't have come otherwise.
Yeah.
Somebody hadn't called them, right? Ooh, that was with a wrench, too.
He's got another bump.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where is he?
the hell are you doing?
Oh, he's in the...
In the airlock.
Ooh. You make him tell the truth?
You called the feds.
What? I got pinched!
Which is what happens when you call the feds. Well, you won't be standing there long. The minute we break out, Mo, you'll be a lot thinner once you get sucked up.
I'm sorry, all right?
Sorry for what, Shane?
Yeah.
Money was too good.
It's for money.
I'm sorry, okay? Be reasonable.
I'm sorry, okay? Yeah, it's like, doesn't negate everything that happened before that.
Nope.
You turn on any of my crew, you turn on me. But since that's a concept you can't seem to wrap your head around, then you got no place here.
Yeah, at every turn he seems to want to...
What are you gonna tell the others? Make something up. Don't tell them what I did.
I'm gonna let him in. Yeah. You gotta tell him yourself. Make him do that. Tell him what he did.
Can I come in?
That's really good.
Oh.
Check.
Yeah.
Time to go to sleep again.
No, Mimi. It's time to wake up.
Ah. Yeah, because now that he knows what he's dealing with.
How better to treat her? And
Yeah.
I love their relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just how far he's willing to go to try and like fix
Yeah.
her, and
But boy, they sure want her back, eh?
they really
and they
do.
want to take everybody out. Like, why would that? Yeah, what
Like,
you got? that
even
they
just
want?
seeing and talking to her is a death sentence. Because like we know that before the academy, the River was like, you know, preternaturally gifted, like mentally and, you know, graceful and elegant and everything, and whatever they did to her, like with multiple kind of brain surgeries and such, like it's, you know.
Yeah, and it's like, what are they doing? They're not putting something in, they're taking something out.
Yeah, just sort
and
of.
why do you have to go in again and again, like he said over and over again?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they? Yeah. No
Yeah,
idea.
because like we know that she's, you know, like say intuitive and very sort of like special and sensing things and whatnot. So it's, but yeah, those are some creepy bastards.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? Jeez, 2 by 2.
Yep, and just like I love just the little touch of like it just makes it more terrifying. When like we see it happen, it's horrible. But then when we're from like Jane and Simon and River's perspective, we just hear screaming. We're running away, and we hear nothing but screaming as they wipe out this whole precinct.
Yeah, and it's a hospital, and like they don't care. They just
whatever. It's like very, you know, like obviously like high up government or military. They sort of want this. But yeah, Jane sort of reached a new low here, and
lucky let him stay.
Because I think, and actually in the first episode, remember like Simon and the shepherd like joined the crew, and there was that other guy who turned out to be an Alliance agent, and he held them hostage, and then Mal shot him.
Yeah.
So I think at one point he offered Jane like, you know, money for the reward or such, and then Mal said, oh, you know, he must have offered you something. You know, why didn't you accept it, whatever? And then Jane said money wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And then Mal was like, oh, and if it is, or if it will be, and he's like, well, we'll just have to see what happens.
We did see what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it was too
But
good.
now maybe. Hopefully now he realizes, right? Because he screwed himself too. Yeah.
Exactly. Well,
And what was he going to do? Get the money and go back on the ship? No.
Or just retire or whatever.
Retire and leave, right? I guess he couldn't really go back. Yeah.
Well, and then the fact that like him asking about like what are you going to tell the crew, and it's like don't tell them what I did. Like that saved his life.
Yeah.
Because if he was just like 100% mercenary, he didn't care. He would just not care about what they thought about him.
That's right. True. But he does, and he didn't realize that. Yeah, he's getting attached to all of them, especially after he said, "Oh, this guy was great," and oh man.
And yeah, when Ripper was like, "Oh, so and so was like greedy with coal," and she looks like right at him.
Yeah.
Because when he was sort of like saying, "Oh, plans changed," or he was kind of like thinking whatever, like her brain was say like kicking into gear, and she could say like sense something was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had that going on, but then like with all the meds that they took, it should be a sweet little payday. And
yeah.
Because like when you think about like certain like not just like street level like meth type drugs, but like medical like hospital type like medicine
things that are
and such.
rarer, especially in this situation, right? Because who knows how rare things are for people, right? Obviously by the prices they maybe are, but
yeah, it was fun getting like a Ocean's 11 style plot, like look at the schematics and rehearse our lines and everything like that.
And then even though they didn't care, he had to say the line anyway.
But he memorized it. That's the important thing.
Him of all people that was going to screw everybody in the end anyway.
Yeah, so a pretty big episode. We got a little bit more sort of info on what they did to River and what kind of what's going on with her, and like I said, it's time to wake up, and hopefully he can sort of treat her better now that like he knows what like the damage was.
Yes, yeah.
Because like it's like she was quirky and a genius and not quite regular, but then going to the academy, like they basically just like induced psychosis in her by playing around with her brain and whatever else they got up to. So. That also tells you something about like the like how like the Alliance sort of government works.
Yeah.
The type of government who would like do this to a girl like River,
Yeah.
Says a lot about
mercy.
them.
Yeah, that's right.
Alrighty. So yeah, some very exciting episodes. Nice little heist in there. I would appreciate that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. If you want to watch the full length of our reaction, I'll put a link down to our Patreon below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, that's all we have for you today. So we'll see you later.
Bye guys.
Bye.